Good Thursday morning, Foggers. I hope everybody had a good Wednesday. So you've made it past hump day in the week, right? We're one day closer to our weekend, where we like to spend time with our loved ones and doing our own stuff and our own things. And we're grateful to the less tenured, less seniority, newly promoted people that don't have the luxury of having weekends off. And we always express gratitude for you guys, men and women that hold down the fort for us, right? And we're talking about everybody. We're not just talking anymore about police and fire, military, corrections, dispatchers, and yes, nurses and teachers, right? I believe that all those professions are the backbone of our country, and that is going to be the way back up to where we need to be as a country, right? So, what do I bring today? Hope and faith, right? And I was looking up the definition of hope and faith, and I also looked up wish, right? And when we're children, we have our birthday cakes and, close your eyes and make a wish. Well, wish is defined as something that we want, that we desire, but that most probably isn't attainable, right? That's kind of sad in itself that we would want something that we can't attain. I'm of the belief that if you truly want it, and you work hard enough for it, yes, the stars have to align with God and His will. But I believe mostly everything that you want, as long as it's good for you and it's in line with Him, you'll get it, right? But so wishing is, the desire to have something that is most probably not attainable, right? And hope was defined as, and I'm paraphrasing here, but hope is defined of extreme desire or wish for something that you want, right? And faith is known as something that you believe in strongly, but that you can't physically see. And so, as a believer and as a person has been through so many things, I have seen faith all around me since I was a child, right? You just have to be open to seeing things. A lot of times we are not spiritually mature. And so we say like, oh man, that guy was lucky. Or like, I don't believe in luck. I don't believe in coincidence. And yes, it has taken me a while to get to where I'm at. But everything is a God incidence and blessings. And we have blessings. The fact that you wake up and roll out of bed and put your feet on the floor and that you take a breath. We take so much for granted in our lives, right? We are blessed beyond words, okay? And sometimes it takes life to navigate certain detours. We lose loved ones, right? Some of us have lost children, which is unimaginable. Some of us have already lost our parents, siblings. A lot of us have lost our partners. And so sometimes it takes tragedies, sometimes horrible tragedies, sometimes just life events for you to see your blessings, right? And count your blessings, right? So today, hope and faith, so many things in my life I've hoped for. And a lot of the things, I'm one of these very blessed men that although I've been through the grinder and I have suffered a lot, and I always have people that tell me that, man, you've been through so much. And that, yeah, I have. And I kind of don't like I don't like the poor me type shit. I just don't do well with that attitude, right? Yes, I call it, how they have on-the-job training, I have on-the-life training. And guess what? It still continues. I'm 52 years old and my training will continue, right? And I have more training coming up and I'll discuss that now. But so, I have hope, right? I hope that my parents are proud of me. They're up in heaven, right? I hope that all the kids of my partners that I've lost, whether they were murdered or in car crashes or in overdoses, I hope that their children are doing well. I hope that my partners didn't suffer when they passed. I hope that my country gets back together. I hope that through 3 a.m. Fog, there's a little bit of healing going on. I hope that there is thinking amongst you, right? My brothers and sisters, whether you're teachers, counselors, nurses, whoever you are now a part of my life and I am a part of yours, and nobody could ever take that away, right? I hope great things are happening in your life. And I hope that if you're in a dark place, that you understand that you always have hope. And again, the definition of hope are things that you desire strongly and they're attainable. You just got to work at them. And it goes back to what we've been saying, reach out, communicate, right? We should be contacting and communicating and putting those little seeds of hope into people, okay? Look at the experiences around you. If there's people that are suffering around you, don't take that suffering, but use that suffering to understand how blessed you are, right? Pray for those people. We just want to get better here at 3M Fog, right? So where does that lead me today? So, I'm having a procedure tomorrow, and I've already had a couple of people this morning. How are you feeling about tomorrow? And going back to the word a couple of days ago we had about surrender, right? I feel great about it and I'm confident about it. Why? Because there's nothing I can do about it. And surrender is key in my life, right? It's always been key to my healing. It's on the life training instead of on the job training, like I just said. And I'm learning every single day. I don't know shit. I'm humble. I don't know nothing. I am nothing, right? God has supplied me with everything that I need. So I'm super blessed. So, tomorrow I'm having this procedure and I hope it'll be well. And I hope that, if it doesn't go well and that's God's will, that I hope that my son and my family will be fine. And I hope that everybody knows that I love them and respect them. But guess what? My hope wouldn't mean anything if it's not backed by faith. And I am a man of faith. I'm not perfect. I'm super imperfect, right? I have all the frailties and all the shallow shit that any man has. I have them, right? But I have faith and I believe. And God has shown me throughout my life, through miracles and blessings. I mean, I can sit here for days. I can write 3 books, right, about all this. And now that I say book, I'm probably halfway through my book, and I'm just hoping that I can finish that as quick as I can, and that it'll make another impact, right, on this war of trauma and addictions and suicide prevention, and people just understanding themselves a little bit through the sufferings and challenges of other people. And that's what I invite you to do. When you see challenges and suffering of other people, embrace that and see what you can learn from it. And whatever you can, you dump it off the side. It isn't yours to take, but learn from people, right? So back at this. So I'm hoping that everything goes well tomorrow. I have complete confidence that it will. And if it doesn't, then that was the will of God. And I am totally great with that, right? But all of my hopes are backed by faith, right? It's like a credit card. The money's in the account. You're just letting me borrow it. So I hope that this message gives somebody a little bit of spark, of hope, of wisdom. Don't ever lose hope. The most important thing you have in your life is hope and faith. Okay, I have faith everything will be good. I can tell you I won't be on the air tomorrow, but I will send you a little something because you guys are always on my mind, and that is where God has placed me, right? For you, for me, and for us. It's all about we, okay? Nobody else understands us like we understand each other. So with that, today's message, hope and faith. Don't ever lose either one of them. Trust me. That is the key to everything, okay? So on this Thursday, thank you for what you do. God bless you. I won't be on tomorrow, but I'll be around, and you'll know that. So thank you, and hope and faith. That's what I'm going to war with, okay? So God bless you. 3 a.m. Fog. Happy Thursday.